Hey, it's JC here, JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore, 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 43617 419 531 6097. Instagram at JC's Comics and More. And website, jcscomicsandmore.com. Check these boxes out. We've got our comics very early. This is Thursday. This is the 27th of December. Hope everybody had a very happy and safe Christmas holidays. These comics are for next week on December 2nd. So we get to either move our comics around, either on, I got one of two choices. On Christmas Eve, I can be moving comics around, or I can come into my shop on Christmas Day or move comics around. So I certainly hope people certainly appreciate what their retailers are doing for them to ensure that they have comics on Wednesday the 2nd. That means we either have to impact our Christmas Eve and or New Year's Eve and get stuff out at that point, or we have to come in and work on Christmas or New Year's Day, which sometimes is usually a day off for the retailers. So, but getting ready to count these books out, and you can see something we have not seen in a while. A nice damaged box. In fact, a few of these boxes are damaged. UPS has been really good lately. Hopefully this is not going to be damaged that much. And it looks like there's just previews in here, so that means this box actually is okay. That's hard to damage previews. And if you want to damage these previews, damage away. I don't care. I don't care if these things are damaged at all. They're just giveaways. They're catalogs, so it does not matter at all. So I've got my previews in this box, which this will probably be one of the last months I ordered this many previews. People are not turning them in, so I'm going to just cut it back to like the 3 people that I actually ordered the previews for in my ones for the shop. There's no use me throwing and wasting my money on product that people don't want. In fact, our online orders go in tonight, and I'm making a very conscious effort to cut back on so much dead product. There's too much dead product in the industry right now. A lot of dead DC. Well, not as much dead DC. A lot of dead Image. Image has a lot of dead product. After that first issue, those books die. Marvel has so much dead product. So much dead product. Coming out with stuff like Iceman, Unsellable Wasp. Champions was just canceled, and they're restarting it over again. Who cares? I'm going to be ordering the least amount of those copies as possible. They sent me Air in the one side. See, the new issue of Heavy Metal, the black and the silver, has come out. Got that cover right there. There's 3 different covers. Here you go. Here's a cute little elephant for you. It's a Psychedelics issue. Psychedelics special issue. You've got that cover there also. So we've got a few of the Heavy Metal covers for those that knew Psychedelics. An issue of Scary Monsters. This might be one of the last issues up I own this. Does not sell fast enough. I don't mind buying them, but product has to move faster for it to be something that I want to order. Got Detective number 995. You can see Alfred is laying on the ground, and obviously nobody told them, the editors, that he already got his ass handed to him in Batman by Bruce's father, the Flashpoint Batman. So it's going to be curious as far as how that ties in with anything. And I'm sure, looking forward to seeing what kind of tribute DC has for Stan Lee. Marvel's tribute to Stan Lee last week, as I pointed out, I thought was rather disrespectful. Some people think it's okay, there's a moment of silence. That's fine, you can think that way. But to me, it's disrespectful to have nothing at all for Stan. Other than just blank pages. I'm sure that he would be pretty pissed off about it. I've got that copy there that's damaged, so let's set that aside. Again, this box here got some banged up corners, so hopefully it doesn't mean that there's as much stuff banged up. I certainly hope not. the rest of the detectives, and then of course in 5 more months, issue 1000. I'm looking forward to that. The first issue of Conan the Barbarian from Marvel. I'm not sure if many people are really going to care about the Conan, the Marvel Conan, but we've got this cover here. We did not bother to jump through all the different hoops that they wanted us to jump through. They wanted us to order 250% of what we ordered on Avengers number 9. No way in hell was I going to order over 60 copies of Conan. No way in hell. Just to have the privilege of then ordering more covers. Sorry. And that was True Believers reprint of the first issue of Conan by Roy Thomas and the very talented Barry Windsor Smith. I guarantee that artwork right there, let's take a look at the inside. Yes, this artwork right here blows away this artwork. Very sad to see that Barry Smith still rules. Got Old Lady Harley, number 3, the Bane twins will break you. So Old Lady Harley. As we have the cover B covers to Detective 995. Those will probably sell very well. I ordered, cut down on those a little bit. And here's Infinity Wars number 1, or Infinity Wars Infinity number 1. Mike Deodato cover, and again, there you go. That's what you have. That's all you have to give a tribute to the man. But I'm going to check these out, seeing how they are. Somebody told me that they plan on continuing with the Infinity series. I'd rather wish they didn't, but Marvel's going to do whatever they're going to do because they don't care. They do what's best for Marvel, what's not so much best for the retailers or what's best for the marketplace in general. Too much glut from Marvel. This is like the 1990s all over again, in the early 2000s. This is the cover B to Unnatural. We did not buy very many of those. I've cut way back on those. 701 of Archie. That is the cover B to that. Here's another variant cover to Conan number 1. This cover at least has much better artwork than the previous one. Here we've got, they've just started this back up again. This is cover C of Low, which again, no reason why that can't be up there. This past week, I had at least 7 people missed or asked me about comics that they could not find. One customer, 30-year-old customer, missed Captain America. He always buys Captain America. Did not see it because they did not put the logo on the front. Again, it's a cancer on society, on the industry, not having your logos at the top. I probably lost over $1,000 of business this last year because of that. Giant Days that's set aside for a customer, and here we have Mr. and Mrs. X. Again, you're following these comics away in your boxes. You got to keep pulling them out to see what they are. The cover on Mr. and Mrs. X is always great, and the inside artwork is pretty nice as well. That's the one pleasant thing with this book. I really, really enjoy the artwork on this comic. Rogue looks like Rogue should. Rogue is pretty hot, as she should be. But however, you can see we do have damaged copies on that. So unfortunately, we will call the damaged copies in, but they probably will not be able to get us replacement copies until Wednesday of next week. So very sad to see that. Let me just check my other copies. These are going to have to be, gosh, see with this black cover, these are going to have to be good enough. Very sad to see the damage on those books. Here we have more Old Lady Harleys. And this is a 5-issue miniseries. We'll put those with the other issues. The ever amazing Amanda Connor did the covers. Got Jughead the Hunger. Cover A of Jughead the Hunger. Family Graves. This is for one of my poll customers. So he is going to be very happy when he gets down here to get his product picked up. Action Comics 1006. Looking forward to reading this. I've really enjoyed Action Comics. I think it's been an unexpected pleasure from Michael Bendis. Was not sure what to expect from his run on Superman and Action Comics, considering some of the stuff that he put out at Marvel recently. But his Action Comics are very good. If you haven't picked them up, do so. Here we've got WWF cover number 24. You've got Rhonda. You've got what is it? Kurt Angle, and you can't tell whose arm that is. Some muscle-bound guy that'll beat you up. See, we got another cover of Conan. Another variant cover. Some of these we could order whatever we wanted on these, so I did. But this is only one copy, so this is probably a 1 in 25. And we got Tony Stark Iron Man number 7 with a forgettable cover. I think the artwork on that cover is pretty horrifically bad. Does not scream by me. Got Hexwives from DC's Vertigo, issue number 3. We still have copies of issue 1 still available. Got Man Without Fear, number 1. They had killed Daredevil off, but I guess he's coming back. This is going to be a connected cover, so if you buy all 5 issues of the series, they'll form one big picture. Marvel was really pushing, bringing back the Man Without Fear. Here's another variant copy of Conan. This is, I think, a 1 per store variant. We've got the new issue of Redneck. Titans number 32. The B cover. You could put Titans right up here. Takes nothing away from the cover. You've already got the DC logo there. Flash, number 61. Buried Alive. Can't wait to read this. It's going to be one of the first comics I read when I switch out these videos. So we got our DC previews. These are good since my orders are due in tonight. I'm able to take a look and perhaps base my orders based on some of the other information that we have in this box here. Gives me an unfair advantage, I guess you could say. Do have some more copies of Detective number 95. Again, looking forward to reading that and find out what's up with Alfred being beat up again. That guy gets beat up all over the place. And that's, of course, Star Wars Age of Republic over Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's one of the many covers to that issue. And here we have issue number 5 of Marvel Knights. This is a connecting cover. So we have that. This is the Man Without Fear number 1 variant cover. It's not a bad cover, although it'd be nice. I think you should see Daredevil's face a little bit better. If John Romita was still there as the art director, he would have had the artist go back and redraw that. Here we've got the Umbrella Academy. Of course, Umbrella Academy is done by Gerard Way. If you happen to see Gerard at some convention or whatever, tell him his old buddy Hart Fisher is looking for him. And he's at the show, and he's going to track him down. You'll see the color run out of Gerard's face, and he'll probably take off running. As he did Hart bad many, many years ago. You've got Jughead the Hunger. That's another cover. That's a cover C on that. And this is probably another 1 in 25 variant on Conan. I know the artist is trying to be Frank Frazetta. He's trying to look like Frank Frazetta. But, buddy, you are no Frank Frazetta. And if Frank was here today, he would probably kick your butt. Because Frank was a tough old bird. Met Frank back in '95. I wouldn't want to get in the way of Frank. Titans number 32. Origin of Mother Blood. Here we have the Immortal Hulk number 11. This is part of the 80 years of Marvel, where they've got different tribute covers. We could buy whatever we wanted on those. And Phil, Noto, did the artwork on that. Pretty nice cover, except if you look at Bucky's face, this doesn't quite look right. Marvel Superhero Adventures number 1, Across the Spider-Verse. Buy this for your kids. Nice kid-friendly book. Here we go. We've got Savage Dragon Newton number 241, which ironically is a takeoff on Incredible Hulk 141, which was the first appearance of Captain or Doc Savage. Very cool. Although it'd be nice, Eric, if you put on here something about Herb Tramp. You know, you're taking credit for work that's not your own. Give Herb Tramp some credit there, buddy. But all those copies are set aside for poll customers. Nothing gets put out. There's nothing going out on the stands. Got Sandman Books of Magic, issue number 3. So new issue of that. So there'll be some happy people to see that. Here is the regular cover A to Unnatural, as we've sliced my orders back on that book, as sales have plummeted on that title. Star Wars Han Solo Imperial Cadet. That's a very, very nice looking cover there. That's probably the best thing about the book is going to be the cover. Look at that. That's going to be a sought after book because of that cover. Got the Black Knight number 3 from Xenoscope. I had a customer that was just in that he was able to only find one title this week. He is going to be happy that his Xenoscopes are coming out next week. Another variant that we can order whatever we wanted on for Conan. So we've got those covers there. We've got just a couple more items in this box, and I'm going to shut this down and go answer that phone. Scooby-Doo Team Up with Big Barda. And then we've got Deadpool number 8. He's riding Porky Pig. So that's it for this box. If you do like these videos, oh, we got another copy of Low. And this is cover B of Low. And if you like these videos, certainly subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hear that bell. It means smash that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching and have a Happy New Year.